First of all, I would like to explain about the word or the terms of definitions first. Why I explain the trade policy for you even if you are international students? Because I don't know who watch this live. Maybe you are ordinary person, you can understand what I'm talking about. What is trade policy? Trade policy means a set of rules, regulations, and strategies a government uses to manage its international trade. These policies guide the flow of goods, services, and investments across borders and include measures, for instance, tariffs. We talk about tariffs, and we will talk about Trump's tariffs as a measure, including quotas, export restraints, and trade agreements. A tariff means a tax on imports, which is an extra fee charged on the goods and services by a country that imports them. As an additional charge on imports, tariffs aim at rerouting a buyer's intentions and money away from country exporting the goods and services. For example, a 19% tariff on $10 product would mean a $1.9 tax on top, taking the total cost to $11.9. This is an example of the word 19% tariff, and now it's reduced by Trump from 36% tariff to 19% tariff. Reciprocal tariff. Reciprocal tariff means a tax or trade restriction that one country places on another in response to similar actions taken by that country. If one country raises tariffs on goods from another, the affected country might respond by imposing its own tariffs on imports from the first country. This response is meant to protect local businesses, preserve jobs, and fix trade imbalances. This is one of the Trump's tools to use the tax policy to another country. Transshipment. There are two meanings of transshipment. The basic term or legal transshipment basically means the standard and legal process of transferring goods from one mode of transport to another. For example, a ship to a truck while they are in transit to their final destination. Goods remain under customs control, are properly documented, and the duties are based on the original country of origin. On the other hand, illegal transshipment means using a third country to deliberately disguise the product's origin to avoid paying higher import duties. An example is a product made in China being shipped to Thailand,
having its made in China label replaced with a made in Thailand label,
and then being sent to the US. If US Customs determines this was to avoid higher duties on Chinese goods, the transshipment tariff would be applied. Transshipment tariff is one of the tools of Trump's tax policy.